are the actual words you choose. So pay particular attention to how she romances the product and how she does presenting. Please welcome to the stage, Lacey Perkins.
Wow. So this is probably my favorite part of doing home parties. So I want to see how many of you actually do home parties. Raise your hand. Wow. Wow. So we're going to move on to presenting. So as a consultant, you all wear many hats, right? You are the face of your business. And it's up to you to make it successful. There are 6 areas where you can really shine during a party. Ready? The first one is the meet and greet. So what do you do when the guests arrive? You want to mingle with them. You want to socialize. You want to start building those relationships. The second is the opening. So when the guests are settled, they have their snacks, maybe a couple drinks, they have the catalogs in front of them. What do? You welcome them, you thank them for coming, you introduce yourself. You don't have to be formal about it, just be yourself. Remember, you are the face of your business. The third is product presentation. This, I think, is the heart and soul of the presenting part of your home parties. You are sharing your love for Scentsy products during this part. Your passion, your enthusiasm, your authentic self is going to shine through during this part. The fourth part is booking conversations. We just listened to Wendy and Jessica, and they both said 2 things, key words. You have to listen. A lot of us, raise your hand, a lot of us when we get somebody is like, oh my gosh, I want to buy everything. Raise your hands, right? We had all those people at parties, and what do? We just jump on them. And we're like, oh my gosh, you should do a party, right? Well, that party word can be scary. So use those different themes. Girls' night out, moms and muffins, doing a load of laundry, love that. So use those and listen to those keywords to have those conversations authentically, organically. 5 are sponsoring conversations. Remember the 10-7-2-1. So you're gonna have 10 guests, 7 people are gonna buy. There's your 2 booking conversations, and now your 1 sponsoring conversation. There's at least 1 person that coming to a Scentsy party may not know that Scentsy may fit into their life, but again, it's those key words that you have to listen to have those conversations. Keywords meaning, I really like this. I really like what you do. Oh, how did you earn a free trip? You can travel the world. You mean you can stay home? Those are the conversations and keywords that you need to be listening to, okay? 6 is the close. This is the second most important in mine. I make sure I look at each person in the eye and I thank them for coming to the party. And I tell them that you are the heart and soul of my business. Because let's think about it. Without the customers, we wouldn't be where we are, right? So thank them, thank the host. Wrap up the party, make them feel good about themselves, and make them say, you know what? I really want to do another party with you. That feeling, that's what lasts. So it's no surprise how you represent yourself during a party is key to making authentic, organic connections. You have to display confidence. Display your product expertise. Know those products inside and out. But most of all, have fun. Don't make it seem like it's a chore or a job. Have fun. So what I want you to do now is I want you to grab your workbooks and I want you to turn to page 7 for me. And you're looking at a blank piece of paper, right? And that can be kind of intimidating, okay? So, I want you to look at that blank piece of paper. And I want you to close your eyes. Every one of you, close your eyes. And I want you to think of your most favorite place in the world. Okay? Maybe it's a beach. Maybe it's your own home. Maybe it's sitting on the couch next to a cozy fire. What does it look like? Really start to think what that looks like in your mind. I want you to open your eyes, and this is where the fun part is. You guys ready? Yeah? I want you to take your workbook. I want you to place it right on top of your head. Yep. Okay? Then take your pens. You got your pens, pencils, markers?
I play this game at a party.
You ready? You're gonna draw your favorite place while your workbook is on top of your head. I don't want you to peek, but I want you to think again, what did that look like in your mind? What did, if it was a beach, were there waves? Was there sand? Was there sun? Was your family there? Your pets, a spouse, your children? Draw those. So take a few minutes and draw what that may look like.
I went to flatten the bucket and the staple tore my finger open and it's like burning, like it's starting to bleed. That's my son with birds and waves. That's Grease and pottery. What happened, Sarah? Did you draw?
And I was like, my eyes shut, and I'm like, listen to
You have children? We have band-aids, yeah, that's funny. I have band-aids upstairs.
my real person won't. That is amazing.
I started to think about that. Like, where is my favorite
That kind of
place?
tells me you guys are done, right?
I was like that too. I blanked.
Right? Like, I actually had to decide.
So,
Between
if
Signal,
you
Bell,
have
and
not
St. John's.
finished, go ahead and finish up what that may look like for you guys. Hold on, don't talk about it yet. Hold on.
The waves and the birds. So funny. I can hear them.
So, I want you to look at the picture you just drew. And don't tell anybody anything, and if you've already cheated, well, you jumped ahead of me.
Sorry.
So, I want you to take a look at the picture you drew, and remember that picture in your mind's eye, what that looked like, okay? So how does your picture look? Does it look a little bit messy? Does it kind of look like maybe a toddler drew it, right? So I want you to pick one person at your table, and I want you to show, don't talk, don't tell them anything about your picture. I want you to show them your picture, okay? And then I want to see if they can guess where your favorite place is. But don't tell them any hints, okay? So go ahead, show your pictures. Don't say anything.
You didn't hear me, so I'm gonna show you.
I'm trying to draw the road.
What is it?
Damn sure past Savvy Cove. I was supposed to drive there. I don't know. Sometimes I know
That's my word.
I think it always drives that one road. I don't know what it is. I was just going
Keep going.
What's
Let's take an over lounge.
What is
There's a building at the beginning of the road. And then they go down and there's like a tourist building. And
Oh my
I don't know how I got that.
Don't ask me. When they said favorite place, it was like Signal Hill and St. John's when fun, because I used to go there all the time to just sit there. Or Greece, and I'm like, no, you know what? My favorite place where I'm happy, like I really just
we
feel
all showed those pictures to somebody
I
at
would
the
go
table,
back to Greece.
right?
I would totally go back to
So
Greece.
the person trying to guess the picture, was it hard to guess what their favorite
Like
place
the
on
chairs
earth
were the beds in the
world
room
was, right?
because our room
Did
looked
anybody
right
get
out.
it right?
the chairs, I thought they were
Guessing? Raise your
squares.
hand.
They were
Yourself in a square.
Okay, well we must have some good artists in
Two
here.
beds, and then there was a jacuzzi, and it outlooked right onto.
It is difficult for someone to understand your passion, the most important thing to you, just by a flat picture of showing them, right? Without any words, it's difficult to understand your passion for something, right? It doesn't capture what your love for that place, that person, or product actually may be, right? So now I want you to turn to the same person And I want you to tell them about your picture. I want you to tell them why you do it, why you love it, and if you included any people in your picture, why. I want you to tell them about your story that you drew. And go.
Is it bad that my kids aren't in that picture?
It'd be bad if your tour guide wasn't there.
What's that?
It'd be bad if Ted wasn't there.
I know, right?
be
That was good with the light.
Well, yeah. I made us feel right at home. I didn't even know him.
I would totally trust. I know. I wish I would have had that much
You know, we were so broke on that trip. Yeah, and everybody was going up the mountain one night. They were going up to this big thing, and we were all invited, and all those pictures got put into the catalog, and they were put everywhere. And we couldn't go because we just didn't have the money to go.
And that place we went to was like off the main property. It was cheesy, but so good.
That was one of my favorite parts of that entire trip.
That dinner.
Yeah.
Oh, the one where we walked?
Yeah,
Yeah.
we watched forever.
Oh no, I'm talking about the one like.
No, I know
Yeah.
we didn't do that either.
Yeah, because it was too pricey, right?
No, the
Oh, you're
time
talking
we
about when we.
visited you guys.
Oh yeah, that was awesome.
like the
That
best.
restaurant was amazing.
That was my favorite part of that whole trip.
Cheap, but so good.
Yeah, that was
And we
good.
honestly know that.
We're walkers. And as for Luca, every trip we walk. Like that's what we do. We just walk.
Okay, so
I grabbed you and said, no, let's go.
your picture and what you
Yeah, it
drew.
was fun.
The people who had to guess the picture originally, it was a little bit difficult, right? So once the person
But look at the
describes
awesomeness that came from
their picture, did you see the passion, the love, the authentic, that word? I'm an interpreter, so I can cheat like that, that word. So it was easier for them to guess and understand why you chose that place, right?
Oh, we know.
So, as new consultants right now, how does this relate to your Scentsy business? I want you to envision a party, a home party, everybody sitting around, and you are just passing the catalog around, and you're just passing scents around. And you're not really doing anything but just kind of sitting there, maybe standing there, waiting for orders to come in. That's probably not going to be a successful party for you, and here's why. It's that flat picture. People won't be able to see your passion. If you have a favorite warmer, you have a favorite scent, tell them why. You actually might spark a memory with them. I will tell you, Welcome Home was one of my first scents besides Luna that I absolutely loved that sparked a memory. It reminded me of my mom's home when I was growing up. And that scent brought so many memories back. Isn't that awesome to share with other people? So your passion for Scentsy in your business is so powerful. It's so powerful to be vulnerable because you're not only sharing what it means to you, but you are also sparking that for other people. When you do that, those booking conversations, those Scentsy opportunity conversations happen organically, okay? So we're gonna put the workbooks aside, and I'm gonna talk about, there's a little bit more to presenting than expressing your passion for our products. You can really love something, like really, really love it, but know like this much about it, okay? And if you know this much about something, it's really hard to show why you love it, right? So you have to become the expert at your business and at presenting. Okay, can we go to the next one? Thank you. Sorry, I went off the prompter. Okay, so there are 4 parts that are really important besides presentation. You have to know your products. Again, you have to become an expert. You have to know the products inside and out. You have to show And this is what I do. I'm gonna go off prompter again. So for what I do for my parties, I take products that I personally use myself and I personally love. It makes the presentation go a lot easier. I love the lampshade collection. I bring one of those. I love the night lights. I bring one of those. I bring a diffuser. So bring products that you're familiar with that you use. It makes it easier, more organically. The next thing, you're gonna wanna plan the flow for your party. How many of you create an outline for your parties?
I do.
Really? Oh my gosh. So guys, create an outline. It makes it so much easier. And when you have that outline, share it with your team. So what does that outline look like? Bullet point it. However you envision it. I'm a bullet pointer. So have certain parts. Your intro. Maybe you have a theme when you're doing your outline. Moms and muffins, laundry party, girls' night out. What was the wine and sniff party? I like those. Snip and sip. Maybe think about when you're doing your outline, adding games. Now, when you add games, not everybody likes to add games, and that's fine. But I will tell you, I do games, and I will give you the biggest tip. Do games with a purpose. Have a game that's going to help you lead in to those booking conversations, right? Have a game that's going to lead into those Scentsy opportunity conversations. Have a game with a purpose. Incorporate that into your outline. Again, it makes the presentation flow easier. And maybe one of your games is just so you can get all of the customer information. So you have their name, their address, their email, their phone number, okay? The last part is know exactly how you are gonna display your products. So I set my table up in my display and it flows. And I'll tell you something, that diffuser, so I work in education. Does anybody else work in education? Cool. So you know if you have something cool that's changing lights and it's misting, everybody's like, ooh, what's that? And I say, you know what? That's a new product, but I'm not gonna tell you about it. I'm gonna wait till the last thing to tell you about it because I work with little kids, and if I talk about this right now, guess what? I've lost you for the rest of the time. So this little thing up here keeps them captivated because they're like, oh my gosh, when is she gonna talk about it? Is she gonna talk about it now? So I just tell them, I'm not gonna talk about it to the end. Have that flow. Go back to your outline, okay? You want this to be easy. You want it to be doable, duplicatable, right? So as new consultants out there, you can feel, oh, that's it, I can do this. All I have to do is intro, a presentation, and then a closing, and then maybe add some fun things in there. That's awesome. Remember, presenting is all about you. The more prepared you are for your party, the more your confidence will build. The more you will feel confident, and the more it will radiate out there, so you are showing others who are new, who may be wanting to do this, that they can do it too. Your party should be fun. If you're having fun, then if I'm having fun, y'all are having fun, right? Okay, show that. So thank you everybody very much. I hope you enjoyed this, and make that line.